Gabe, you looking forward to finally playing a game at home?
Oh, yeah. I mean, love playing the game in front of the fans. You know, the fans always give us juice and energy. I mean, we always come in, you know, regardless. But, you know, love playing at home, you know, on our home turf in front of the fans. Really good.
Looking back at it, Dylan, what happened with that second half fumble there?
Second half fumble, you know, I'm going to completely, you know, take ownership of that. You know, when the ball touched my hands, you know, I got it secured in my gut. So, you know, that fumble's all on me. You know, I just got to move on, what's next, and, you know, play the next play, you know, forget about it.
Has that been a big focus, kind of quarterback, running back exchange in practice?
Yeah, definitely. You know, when that, you know, significant event happens in the game, you know, we really want to double down on the process and practice, you know, find out, you know, what's the issue, and then just like, you know, have, you know, good messages from here on out, you know, do extra messages after practice, before practice, just to prevent that problem.
You said before that there's sort of a rhythm back. Do you feel like you found some of that in Boulder?
Oh yeah, I definitely found a rhythm in Boulder. You know, when I got, you know, a few touches, got warmed up, you know, warmed up the body. You know, I saw the holes faster. You know, it was really good. But you know, when that fumble happened, kind of like, you know, slowed down the rhythm. But you know, just like, you know, play the next game. You know, be good.
Those balls on the ground in the first half, they were all kind of unforced. I mean, Colorado didn't have a forced fumble in any of those. Did that come out of the blue? I mean, did you guys see any kind of ball handling issues at all in practice and week leading up to that? Or what do you think happened?
I mean, it just happened in the game. I mean, we had a great week of practice. Great week of practice, no balls on the ground. I mean, it just happened. You know, it happened. It was a mistake that happened, and we got to move on from it and then just, like, double down on the process, you know, really stick to the process because the process works. You know, we just got to execute it on Saturdays, and that's been our issue. So we're gonna get it right.
What's your sense of your next opponent?
You know, we're going to take every opponent as the same. You know, we're going to treat these guys like they're Michigan so, you know, we can, you know, beat them. But, you know, Northern Illinois you know, they have a good defense, good defensive line, you know, so we're preparing for that. And we're going to see what happens Saturday.
How important is it you establish some offensive identity this week and just kind of get that rhythm and play for Boulder?
You know, we just have to, you know, do what we do, you know, execute. Execute is the biggest word for this offense. We have to execute, you know, do our job to the fullest and, you know, let everything take for itself. You know, play free. We just have to play free, you know, and execute the job, keep the balls off the ground, you know, so the quarterback can find, you know, the open receivers and hand the ball off good.
When a running back scouts an opposing team, what are you watching when you scout the team that you're about to play?
I look for their front, you know, look if it's a 4 down or 3 down, and I look for the how their backers are, how their backers feel, you know, how they come, how they attack the gaps, you know, how they attack tackles and stuff like that. Look at the defensive line, you know, how they are, you know, how twitchy they are, you know, if they come down fast, come down like however they come down. And look at the safeties, look at their DBs, you know, how I can make the DBs miss in the open field, you know, how they come down and tackle. So really just the defensive structure and how they are. That's how I prepare for them.
What have you learned about this staff and just how they deal with adversity and when things don't go quite as you want it to?
I mean, this staff, even if they deal with adversity, they still going to double down on the process. They're still going to believe in their process and, you know, do what they believe in. And that's what we have been doing. It hasn't been working out for us, but we're just trying to still believe because we know we're a good team. We just have to put it all together.
How would you size up, turnovers aside, how would you size up the running game so far, just as a whole? What's your thoughts on it?
I mean, the running game's there. You know, there's a few things that we need to clean up in the running game, but it's there. You know, we just have to put it all together. I mean, we're a good run team, you know. We just have to play a full, complete game, and you'd be surprised with the result.
Do you get a sense of urgency from the offense needing to put points on the board in the first half, which you guys haven't been able to do yet?
Urgency. I mean, urgency is something that Coach Satterfield has been emphasizing throughout all camp, you know, but we got to have more urgency on the football field. Even if we attack, how we attack the huddle, how we attack the line of scrimmage, we got to have urgency. You know, that's something that we really have to work on and, you know, pursue on Saturdays.
Is it a challenge to double down on the process? I mean, it's one thing to do it when you're winning games. Is it more difficult in this scenario where you start out 0-2?
I mean, it's difficult, you know, when you start out 0-2 and double down on the process, but you really have to believe in it. You know, from the jump, you know, the process is set, and that's something you got to believe in it when you're doing good or when you're doing bad. You know, it's the process. So it's what we believe in, our culture, you know, so we just have to really buckle down on it so we can start winning some games.
Hey, I know you don't make the decisions on how many carries you get, but for you personally, what's a good number for you? Like, it seemed like you got into the flow on Saturday more so than
I mean, you know, I want carries. I mean, I just have to produce with the ball. You know, it really doesn't matter how many carries I get. I really just have to, every time I touch that ball, I have to get positive yards and, you know, have an effective run from it. You know, whatever Coach Rule and Coach Satterfield want to feed me, you know, I'm here for it. You know, I'm just going to do what I need to do and do my job effectively.
Is it easier to do your job when you aren't getting fed?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's way easier. I mean, you know, see on Saturday when, you know, I get in the rhythm, it's pretty good. But, you know, I just got to keep on doing what I'm doing.
How have you seen Jeff handle coming off of even the second game? How have you seen him kind of rebound or work through some of the struggles and frustrations?
I feel like Jeff is really good mentally. You know, when things are going bad, you know, it's so easy to just like, you know, fold and have like a sad face and everything. But that dude right there, he's gonna keep on coming, and he's gonna act like nothing happened because like that's what you need to do. So like, you know, Jeff is handling this adversity really good. You know, he's keeping each other up, you know, along the way. You know, but he's really handling this mentally good.
If he can't go this week, what's your chemistry like with Heinrich?
Oh, me and H go way back. I mean, I lived with H when I first got here, you know what I'm saying? So me and H be in the backyard in our old house running balls, you know, just like throwing and catching balls. So I'm not worried about, you know, if Heinrich's in the game, you know. We're just going to do what we do, you know, and execute.